Hello my friends, this is Julie with Craft with Julie, and today it is time for another sketch hop. This month Kelly chose our sketch and I believe she designed this one. She can correct me if I'm wrong, but Snips by Kelly gave us this sketch to work from. So all of us ladies are going to be creating either one or the other or both. So it's going to be a really fun hop this month, so make sure you go and check out their channels as well. So I decided to just do a one page. I'm going to do this one right here, and the photos I chose are of my daughter going to prom. So this is her and her date, and there is a circle in this sketch, so I cut out this fun vine from my Cricut, and I think I'm going to add some fun flowers and things to that. She has a nice fun little head piece that has some blue gems and things like that. So I think I'm going to try to mimic that on this page. And the let me grab the papers. I have to spread these out. They're so good. This is a brand new paper collection that is an online exclusive, so you won't see it in the idea book. It's just online. Look at all those fun patterns and options for cards and scrapbooking. This is called Celebratory Sips, I believe. Oh goodness, I'll put a link to it down below. I just looked at it too. Now I can't remember the name, but I love the colors. I'm going to pick out a couple of the patterns to use, and then I do have some of the stickers. Let me show you. Stickers and punch outs from the workshop kit. So there's the paper packet and the workshop kit with these fun little images. So I might throw some of those in there. And so after I printed out my photo, I realized that the green in the door that they're standing in front of does not really match the green in the paper collection. So what I did is I just went back and printed the photo in black and white, so I can use all the colors and all the fun patterns, and I don't have to worry about it clashing with my photo. So I'm super excited to see where this sketch goes. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with the background, and then I'll kind of build the page up. So it looks like there is a border on the outside. So I grabbed this paper out of the Celebratory Sips. If you can kind of see, it's got little dots on there. You could just use plain cardstock, but I thought this was fun. But I don't want to use the whole thing, so I'm going to gut this. If you've never gut a piece of paper or a piece of background paper before, it's actually super simple. So I'm going to go at the 1-inch line and the 1-inch line and have my cutter blade right there, and then I'm going to go to the 11-inch line, which is really hard to see because this paper's so dark. And then I'm going to do that again. So line it on the 1-inch and the 1-inch and go to the 11. I think that is, oh, I didn't realize how hard it would be how hard it would be to see with this dark pattern paper. So right there, and then one more. This is a great way to save on paper, so you're not using the whole sheet of pattern paper. Let's see how we did. Oh, pretty good. I'm gonna have to just snip a little bit, but that's okay. And there we go. So now I have this piece that I can use for something else. Okay, so now I need my next layer, and I think I'm gonna do white. So I'm going to just cut a 1/2 inch off this 12 by 12, and I'm just going to try that and see if I like that or if I need to cut off more. So let's go ahead and try that and bring this one in. And yes, I like the 1/2 inch. So we can lay this one down, And I'm going to just add some adhesive right to this pattern paper. Now this pattern paper is, the color is one of our new in colors, and I'm going to have to remember these names too, but it is Secret Sea. Is this nice dark blue, and I have to say, as I've played with it, I really like it. It might become my new favorite color. Oops. Hold on. I'm trying to do it with the wrong hand. Come on. There we go. Got it. So I'm going to line this up and then add this. So it's going to be a 1/4 inch from each edge. All right. Okay, so that is going to be my base. Now I did cut some strips of pattern paper. So on this sketch, Kelly was really great to tell us that these are like 3 by 3 squares, and these are like 3 by, I want to say 1.5. So I did cut a bunch of this pattern paper up into little squares, and I just didn't like it. So I decided to go with strips instead. So if these are 3 by 3, then this should be 3 by 9. I'm doing a little math. So I cut this one at 3 by 9, I'm pretty sure. Yes. And then I loved this lighter blue, which is called Cloud Cover, for that piece right there. And then there was a little border piece here, and I had to add some glitter. So I added a little glitter piece. This was just some glitter paper I had in my stash. I do know Stampin' Up! Has some, but I didn't have any of theirs at the time. And then I'm going to use this little 3 by 3 right here, because then my photo is going to go right here. So I did decide to mat this on white cardstock. So I just cut it at 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, just so there's a little bit of a white edge. And then I cut a piece of the Cloud Cover. Now this is another one of those brand new in colors, and that one was 5 by 7, so it has a nice big mat around that photo. So I'm going to just lay these out, and this will go, let me scoot these over just a little bit, like right here, I think. Okay, so now we have our big circle, and I don't want it over their faces, so I'm actually going to lift this up and put it down like that. And I really like how that looks. The little jagged edges, and I think I want to add just one more thing to the background. So I was looking at this, and I felt like there needed to be something right here and right here. And I thought of some maybe texture paste, but mine had dried out, so that was a no. And then I thought, well, I did have this brand new embossing folder. It is called Exposed Brick, and look how cool that is. Can you see that? So I'm actually going to cut one of these in half. So I did it at, kind of originally at 6 by 6. But I'm going to cut this in half to add a little bit of texture to this background. So it's kind of my fake texture because my embossing paste, or not embossing paste, my texture paste was dried out. So I can line that up kind of like right there. And then I think I'll just scooch this underneath. Oops. I'm not very good at the scooching part. Under here, I can line it up with the top and do something like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lay this down, and we'll keep going from here. Okay, so I have everything laid down. I have this little exposed brick just a little bit below and a little bit above those pattern papers, and then peeking out. And then I did line up my circle to match the top of the circle and the side. Kelly did give us the dimensions to the circle as 9 inches. So I just went on my Cricut and put in circle, and this fun leaf pattern came up. So that's where I found that. So the next thing I probably want to try is my title. So I got my trusty Alphabet a la mode dies. You've seen these probably plenty. They're just so good. And I cut it out of that Secret Sea. Is that the name? Yes, Secret Sea. And I'm doing Prom. So P-R-O-M. Where's my M? Oh, there it is. They're so nice and thin. Prom. And then 25. And I'm going to add that right here on the side. I'm going to bring in my fine tip glue pen and just lightly put some of that glue on there. They're so thin that this is definitely perfect for these little letters. And just add those right here over this pattern paper. Okay, so then I decided I needed some more accents to this page. And I wanted some flowers because in her hair, she actually has like a headpiece that has white and blue flowers. So I grabbed this set. It is the linked together dies, and I absolutely love it. It's in the last chance section online. So once it's gone, which makes me super sad. But they have all these two different fun florals, and so I thought I'll just cut a bunch and kind of put them around and see how that goes. I mean, being white, they kind of blend in a little bit, but I'm going to add some accents to the center of them, so hopefully they'll pop a little bit. But that's just kind of reminiscent of her, is that even the right word, reminiscent? It is to represent the flower headband that she has in her hair. So let's go ahead and add those, but I think I want to add them with dimensionals. So I'm going to I have these itty bitty ones, and I'm just going to go around and add those to the page. It also will add a little bit more adhesive to the center to hold that little gem. I grabbed, let's see, where'd they go? This little set of gems is the 20, 25, 20, 27 in color flat pearls. So they are those brand new colors that we are so excited about. And there's one for each one. So we have the top one, which is that Secret Sea. Ooh, let's see if I can think of all the names. The next one is Cloud Cover. So this nice light blue grayish. That's the debate right now, is if this blue is gray or if it's blue or it's silver. So if you want to chime in and tell me what color family you think that belongs to, let me know in the comments. The next one is Timid Tiger. So it's a fun orange color. And then Darling Duckling is the new yellow. And the last one is Strawberry Slush, which I'm told has been around before. So it's a comeback color, and I love it. It kind of reminds me of Close to My Heart's. It's not as bright as the raspberry. Is it raspberry? But it's a really fun, bright pink. So it's kind of like this pink that's in this color pattern right here. Okay, so we have those. I just put them in bunches of 2. Thought that would help them stand out a little bit more. And now we need to get to decide which color we're going to put for the center. I almost kind of want to go with that blue because that was the color that was in her hair. So let's just go ahead and do this cloud cover and add a little gem to each one of these. And it's so exciting. The brand new idea book just came out, and this week actually, and there's so many fun things. This is actually an online exclusive, this paper I'm using, and so I'm gonna have the perfect amount. Look at that. So there's so many fun things available online right now that we get to play with. So stay tuned. I'll be doing some more projects coming soon with all the fun things. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on other projects. Okay, so I really like how that looks. And I did say at the beginning, I had some stickers and some die cut shapes that came in the workshop kit. So I have some of those. So let's see if any of those will work. I kind of feel like this is blankish. Is that a word, blank? Maybe if I put this one and maybe a couple of these greeneries, maybe. Oh, we could just cover the boyfriend. No, I'm just joking. We like him. He's a good guy. This is the same boyfriend she's had for almost a year. Can you believe that? So you probably have seen quite a few photos with him. I really like these two. So I wonder if I could add them to this section, maybe next to Prom down here. Oh, there's so many options. This is the part I don't like because I can never decide. All right, I think I'm going to add this sticker next to the word Prom. And I'm going to tie that in a little bit. And these can cover each other. And then I think I'm going to add these as well. And add, oops, I'm out of foam. Here, let me grab the last of, I can finally go get some new. I actually just ordered some more dimensionals because I tell myself I have to finish the one I have open first and then I can open a new one. And I went to open a new one and they were all gone. So I just ordered a new pack today. I can't believe I let myself run out. And put this down here. And then we're going to scooch this one under here. Oops. Just like that. And I think I'm done. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you go and check out what the other ladies created with this same sketch. I'll put the links to their channels in the description of the video along with the supplies I used. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future YouTube hops. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time.